Hi there. So these are the Sarpo Mira Cross F2s, all laid out on the bench here in the greenhouse to try and dry the mud off. And I want to get some baseline weights from each seedling. I'm really hoping to find a couple of these with flowery texture. I mean, Sarpo Mira is supposed to be a super high dry matter potato, very flowery, and I have had flowery seedlings from this row, and I foolishly ate them all. But I'm hoping that one of these, you know, high yielding 8 will have a nice flowery texture. So yeah, let's weigh some of these guys up. Okay, so this is the first one we dug. We'll get started. I washed a couple of them up. They're in general kind of these oblong, kind of a pink-red skin. Okay, so there's 5 pounds. So there's 8 pounds, 10 ounces, plus these 2 we're going to cut up. So that takes it to 9 pounds, 3 ounces. So 1.9 kilograms. All right. Inside, looks like a little bit of a pink tint to it. And I would call that a yellow flesh. Very interesting. And this was the biggest tuber, and I don't see any sign of hollow heart. Let me just cut up this other one. I speared it. So yeah, looks like it's got kind of a pink tinge to the flesh, mostly closer to the rose end, where all the eyes are. So that's interesting. Okay, so this is the second one. They're kind of a little bit brighter pink, and they average, there's a whole lot of pretty small tubers on this one. I think this one might be my new record. This one's pretty astounding. So let's just get to it. Okay, there's 5. Call it 10. So that's 12. 13 exactly, which is kind of mind-blowing. Okay, so these are kind of similar. I would say they're a little more like a white flesh potato, but a lot more pink on the kind of the rose end. Okay, there's a little bit of hollow heart in that one. See, right there. And a lot more red color to the flesh. I got one more tuber to cut. So it looks like, yeah, kind of a cream flesh, I would say, with kind of this red tinge on the rose end. And that we did have one spot of hollow heart there. Okay, number 3. These are really interesting, kind of round, little bit lumpy, but very, I would call them pretty uniformly round cobbler type, Irish cobbler type, pink and white splotch potatoes. Very interesting. I like the way these were set up in the ground. I hope these are flowery. I hope these are flowery. That would be so awesome. I think they're cool looking. They got that pink and white skin. These are neat. And I hope they don't have hollow heart. Okay, so there's 5. So that's 8, 8.5, 9. Call it 10 just because I don't want to mess around trying to figure out what it is above 10. Okay, kind of looks like clean yellow flesh. This was the biggest tuber, no hollow heart. That's a good sign. Once again, yellow flesh, no hollow heart. Yellow flesh, perfect. Okay, these are my favorite so far. Okay, so this is number 4. These are kind of funky looking tubers. They're kind of got bug-eyed at the eyes. Got a pink and white splotch with the white patches around the eyes. You know, a little bit of an odd, lumpy kind of tubers. But let's get to it. Let's see. So there's 5. Eight. 9 pounds, 12 ounces. Okay. And hollow heart. So that's not auspicious. I'm not really surprised. This one doesn't have hollow heart, but it's got maybe like what you would call the precursors of hollow heart, kind of like this brown streak right here. See that? So, okay. Next. Okay, so this is number 5, I think. And these are some butt ugly tubers. A lot of scab, a lot of cracks, a lot of really cracked, weird shapes. I would be kind of astonished if these don't have hollow heart, but we'll see. So they're averaging really, you know, there's a small number of pretty darn big tubers on average. Not a lot of small tubers. We'll call that 5. And we got the 2 that we washed up. That was practically a 1-pound potato. So 6 pounds, 11 ounces. Okay. Just cut these guys up. Well, that's kind of a surprise. I was expecting there to be some hollow heart in there, but there's not. These are still like really ugly, scabby, cracked, but they don't have hollow heart. Look at that. Big old tubers, no hollow heart. White flesh. Huh. Goes to show, you never know till you cut them open. Okay, next. Okay. Forgot to press record. I just weighed these damn things in. So this is number 6. It's kind of a white skin with odd purple markings on like the rose end. And then this one I already cut open. I'll show you that later. Very odd. See the purple, kind of faint purple, really weird, scabby looking lenticels. Strange. Very, very odd shaped tubers. Massive yield. Massive. Record-breaking yield. Call that 5 pounds. Whoops. 10 pounds. So that's 13 pounds. Chase down that one that jumped out. 13 pounds, 13 ounces. So, and a lot of hollow heart. See, hollow heart. Let's cut this other one open. So that one doesn't have hollow heart. A bit of a weird. Okay, just a hint of purple. That one looks a lot more yellow flesh, doesn't it? It's definitely the same potato. Huh. Anyhow. So kind of an odd potato. I don't think I'm going to keep it, even though it is like the record-breaking seedling, because it's such a weird potato, man. I'll cook it up and see what it tastes like. If it's like the most delicious potato ever in the history of potatoes, we might have to keep it. Alright, next. Alright, number 7. This one's a little bit lower yielding. They're kind of interesting. They're It's another pink and white splotch, but they're not uniformly splotchy. I can actually look. I don't know if maybe I got two potatoes mixed up in here or what. That's a possibility. So I'm seeing some white. Okay. Well, that was my bad. So we'll just, I feel like I got only pink and white splotchies in here, the rest. So this guy, okay? We'll just weigh those up. Because everything else in this tray is pink and white splotched. It would be very odd that one is frosted. So, only 3 pounds, 7 ounces. Oh. No, 3 pounds, 14 ounces. Very clean, white flesh. Okay, last one of the day, number 8. These guys are kind of interesting. They're these great big, fist-sized, round pinks. And I think this one I stabbed with the fork when I was digging, you know, the earlier on in the season when I was digging the earlier potatoes from this seed lot. I think that's what that is. I think that's my digging fork damage. Yeah, so I don't think the yields are going to be quite as high, but I really like the tuber qualities of these guys, at least visually, assuming they don't have hollow heart, because some of them are pretty big. Okay, 5 pounds. Oh, and I forgot to mention one thing about them. There was, these guys here are frosted. They were, seems like maybe they set a bunch of tubers up really high. So I'm not going to weigh these because they're spongy and ruined. But, so there was, the yield was actually a little bit higher, you know, from those tubers there. So then, that was 5 pounds. Okay, 7 pounds. 3 ounces, we'll call it. That is not shabby. Oh, yeah, see, there's my digging fork. That's not a hollow heart, that's from my digging fork. Looks like a little bit of a pink vascular ring there. Here's the big one. Ah, damn it. Hollow heart. Shoot. This one actually was frosted, look. See that damage there? No hollow heart. Well, I gotta write down that I did have some hollow heart. What about in this big one that got frosted? No. So there's only hollow heart in the big, very biggest tuber. I don't know what to think about that. Well, anyhow, I hope that this video was interesting for you guys, and I actually will go ahead and cook some of these up, but that's going to be in a different video. I hope this tuber weigh-in was interesting, and it was a really fun seed lot to grow. And a shout out to Nathan for giving me the original seed that these guys came from one generation before. So thanks a lot for watching.